time stream, everything we will see what I be, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, but gonna have some fun until the stream is done. What a phoenix, time to get kicks. What you doing up right now? You're in chat and there's that, and I hope you know that we'll see how it goes. Hey Phoenix, your day is on, and Neil said W Street. I'm not too sure what that means, but all I know is that I see, and I am gonna try my best to stay up. Hey, what's indeed here with me? He's so silly, that's how you be. And there's Pizza G, OD1, 2, 3. Now let's see what we get down the street. So I got a lot of drafts to do in my inbox that I'll show to you. I'm gonna do some graphic design, gonna spend a little bit of time, then I'm gonna send them to other people in my inbox. Hey, what's up everybody? I whipped out the drawing tablet today, and this drawing tablet has a very funny story. I was at a pawn shop. I like to get most of my stuff from pawn shops, secondhand stores. Gives it a second chance at life and keeps it from, ending up in the landfill or going to waste. And I got this drawing tablet for a really good deal. First, I made sure it wasn't stolen, because I always return stuff that I get from pawn shops to someone if it was stolen. And, sometimes I've returned really good stuff, like gaming computers and laptops, and I'm just like, but there's photos and information and socials and stuff, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to return that. So, the story of this drawing tablet is it was up for a bargain. Because they didn't know the software, and they wasn't sure about this, and they wasn't sure about that. Nobody could figure it out. And I was like, okay. So I go up to the front. They're like, name a fair price. And I'm like, a fair price? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, you got a dice on you? And they're like, well, all I have is a D12. And I'm like, okay. It says that this is 10, so if I roll the dice, will you sell it to me for whatever it lands on? And they're like, wow, I don't know. And I'm like, think about it, right? You got it for $10, but you're asking me to give you a fair price for it. So with a D12 dice, the odds of you getting what you want are 1 in 4, or more of it, because it'll either be 10, 11, or 12. That's a 3 out of 12 chance, or a 1 in 4 chance. She was like, well, that's a good idea, but let me ask the manager. They ask the manager, it works. They get the dice. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to roll it. And they're like, but it can't be less than 5. I'm like, whatever it lands on. We agreed. She's like, okay. And I rolled a D12. Bam. $5. Figured out how to reverse engineer it. Figured out how to fix it. And now I get to use it for artwork. So I'm going to slap it on. I am going to put this facing my computer screen. And y'all are going to see what I'm going to get down to doing today. Oh, we got another Phoenix up in here. Phoenix 014. Hey, you know what, Lord Squishy? Appreciate you. Thank you very much. You are fantastic. Have a beautiful day with whatever you're up to, and just enjoy yourself. Appreciate you, my friend. Have a lovely day. Man, let's get this party started. Pow. Alright, so right off the bat, we got this right here. Bam. Alrighty. We have a bench to work on. We have a couple different things to work on. So right here, let's see. We got this sucker, but what I want to work on right now. Let's see. Open with paint that. Alright. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. So I'm going to size it down to right here, right? Let me tilt this. There we go. Kind of start to see, yeah, it's good. You can see the screen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little square. Now I'm going to crop it down to that size. Let's see what the screenshot says. Where is it? Smoking Joe Barbecue. Where are you, Smoking Joe? Some of that Smoking Joe Barbecue already. Is it you? Smoking Joe? Joey? Alrighty. Logo. Smoking Joe Barbecue Pit. Okay, so that'll be pretty easy. I'm going to make it look like stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the magic wand tool. Slide this over here and we're going to do the good old control button. Boop. Alright, let's lower that tolerance a little bit. A little more. Alright. Looks pretty good. Okay. So we're going to go edit. We're going to go invert selection. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to select this. I'm going to make this screen big. I'm figuring this thing out. Give me. Oh. Chippy. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That was spooky. Let's go lasso select now. I'm going to hold control. We're just going to go all around. Boom. Okay. So this is what goes into it. And let me see what's right here. What the heck is popping off, guys? What is this? What's going on? I turned away for a few seconds. What are you guys doing back there, man? I leave you kids alone while I'm messing with Smoking Joe Barbecue. Well, when you want to be Joe and you want to be smoked. Okay, let me catch up. What happened? Always a W stream. Thank you, Phoenix. Okay. What's up? Indy. The gift to Lord Squishy. That's your last one until you're here in El Paso. You're not allowed to do any more, Indy. I'm sorry. That's what it is. Thank you, Indy. Soon you're gonna be back on me, PT. Thank you, Indy. You'll be coming down the airport seeing me in El Paso. You're having fun. There's Squishy, a beautiful introduction. Yes, Indy. Oh, yeah, look, you're saying that. You're not allowed to do any till you're here. And Chippy for 2 months. Yeah, Chippy. Chippy 165. Check it out. It's funny that you're here because I'm doing some drafts. You might find that one interesting. Pow. Shh, it's a secret. Knock it out all kinds of Yeah. Oh, look at the hype. Hey, God, the cheese man. I'll draw a weenie dog right now. Whoa, Chippy! What are you doing, man? Alright. Let's see. I'll sing a song. You know those. They say you can never just have one chip. Well, I'll tell you a story about a chippy dude who had a hankering for some chips. This is what he do. He ate a chip, and then one more, and then 4, and then more till it was 5 and 9, 11, 12, and 15 too, and then 165. With Doritos, the servings 12. That's something that I know about. But this here fellow had such a hankering that he went and ate 165. 165 chips. That's a lot of sodium. Unless they're wood chips, then that's a lot of fiber. Zeppelin to Elos to Blondie. And oh yeah, it's a hype train. That's fun. That was a blast. Yes, thank you for being amazing, Indy. And yeah, Lord Squishy. You know what? We got some cool people here. We always have a blast. This is a community that I could never have expected to be as amazing as they are. I had no expectations going into the internet, guys. And you know, I'm working on other ones too. Like with the Instagram, I got a whole little Instagram network going, and with the TikTok, even on YouTube. You know, I just use YouTube as backup. And if you're watching this on YouTube, what's up? There's people subscribing. I don't know why. It's funny though. So I'll break it down. Twitch is what I love. It's fun. I get to enjoy directly. I get to interact. I get to have a blast. You know, immediate reactions. I love it. Instagram's great. It inspires me to make little consumable videos. And I like the Instagram. I like the following. I like the people. I like the connections. TikTok, I take the videos I post to Instagram and I post them to TikTok too. Just to do it. My TikTok I'm not crazy about. It's hard to... I don't know. Mm-hmm. And now the YouTube. I hate to say it, but I use the YouTube to archive the videos. And you know, for each platform, there's such different people. Twitch is love. Twitch is... all of you. I love you all. Instagram's love. You know, people like, oh, Ed, you're so talented. All this. TikTok, too. TikTok's pretty random. It's pretty cool. And then YouTube, it's funny. You know, I don't edit these videos before I post them. And I respond a lot to the chat, which can make people confused. There's been some funny ones, like... I'll tell you this. I've gotten more negative comments on YouTube than I did on iFunny. And I think it's awesome. I just wish they'd try harder, you know. There's the one arm cooking challenge. One person was like, more like one brain cell cooking challenge. And I was like, if they only knew. My brain is like the DVD, pause screen. You know the DVD logo just boom, bouncing around the corners? That's my one brain cell. Just boom. I live in constant fear that my one brain cell will bounce out my ear one day. And oh snap! You get the triangles and the diamonds. What is it? Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Hey, what's that? It's carbon. Yeah, I know. It's starting to glitter and shimmer with that fire and all the glimmer. It's carbon, one of the most abundant things on the earth. But for some reason, people think it's valuable in the form of diamonds. See, I like diamonds on my industrial grinding blade. And I like diamonds in the trace ones that you find in lakes. But you see, there's one thing that I just can't get behind. It's the tragedies of actual diamond mines. They're blood diamonds. Blood diamonds. Okay, that got kind of dark. Give me some stainless steel and some quartz any day. But yeah, everybody's vibing. Oh yeah, Chippy. Yeah, I am. It's the new wave of jabs, too. I don't even know if you got to see yours. Connor. No, you guys can't be left unsupervised. It's beautiful. Oh, snap, Connor, the Half-Life bundle. That's fantastic. Go have some fun. Have a blast, man. Go enjoy yourself. Oh, at 16 and a half. Dang, that dog had a lot of love, bud. That's beautiful. 16 and a half years old? How old is that? Dog years? That's awesome, man. Oh, God. Phoenix still vibing. Hey, what's up, Shuby? Jippy, guys, all you are awesome. Y'all deserve everything. Hey, what's up, Atomelo Sange? Atomelo Sange? I think so. Atomelo Sange. I don't know. I'm doing great. I'm all the way back here, but I think I'm catching up. Oh, yeah, I know the one you're talking about, Chippy, about that little brain cell just hanging in there. Yeah, keep up because you're interesting. Ooh, geology. Yeah, indeed. Sandstone and Chippy geology. I love geology. Oh, everybody, all right. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's having a good time. I caught up. I'll try to catch up more because you kiddos go crazy. Got my back turned looking at Smoking Joe's barbecue. Should be. No offense. No competition. I'm just doing what comes my way, man. I know you're a barbecuer. A barbecuer? Yes, I'm a barbecuer. Okay, edit. Invert selection. Cut. Oh, yeah. That looks smoking. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. Established 2018. So now with this, I'm going to smack dab it on a stone background. So let me get my wapipi. How do I drag something with this? What the heck? What in the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna use the touchpad to drag that here, cause Alright, it's mouse time. I'm using the touchpad now. Cause I can't use the little thingy for everything. Right? It's a nice drawing tablet, but I shouldn't even be using it right now. I'll use it for the portraits. That's what I'm supposed to use it. So let me slap this layer up. Kablamo. Okay. We got the background. I see. We're going to work on the top tab now. And you can see, ready? Y'all can get a nice little view of my ear. First person view. This is what I see when I'm working. This pit is my recital. I think it's very vital to cook some meat. They will dash I heat, and I think it's the best of it's tricky to BBQ to BBQ just like we do with tricky. How is it tricky? I made a little shoulder. You know I had it older. Then made some kraut to go about. It couldn't get no colder. Some sausage are so yummy. Or even with some bleezies. Gonna shake and shine, you know, alright. And say it's not that easy. Oh, it's easy to rock around. It's TD. How is it? BBQ. Oh, yeah. I came here to cook meat and smoke sausage. And I'm all out of sausage. Let me see here. Oh. You know what? You know what, Chipster? I agree entirely. El Paso Tech is in Texas anyway. And you know what? Texans and English do have quite a little bit in common. You know? I feel like... See, we had different sides of the Victorian era. You know, England's Victorian era, with the trench coat and the Sherlock Holmes and all of that, was our Wild West area. And there's a lot of influence that went between the two. You know, as Texans, we held on to that kind of refinement of a cowboy. While as the English, you held on to that kind of refinement as a gentleman or lady. But there's some similarities. I can definitely see that. That's a very cool point that I wasn't expecting to get made today. Alright, so we're copying that background. And then all we're going to do is we're going to select all the black. Okay. From everywhere. Smokin' Joe. BBQ. I'm not no Micah. BBQ. I can stop the fight. Oh no. What have I done? Dear googly moogly. Let's zoom in and copy. Right here. That looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is copy this part of the artwork. Copy, copy, copy. Now I'm going to come out here. I'm going to select you. Gonna work on this layer. I'm gonna magic wand this to make it smoking. And then effects fill from clipboard. What have I done? Okay, there we go. With horizontal or vertical? Oh no! Okay, that looks pretty good. Ish. Good-ish. Kinda, sorta. And then there's adjustments and make it a little bit darker. Highlight shadow, let's make you just a bit darker. Sounds good, be safe. Brightness. Perfect. So, we can have it like that, and we can have it black. I prefer it black. Yeah, it looks better black. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust that as dark as possible. Oh yeah. There we go. And then adjustments and brightness and contrast. And make it black. Just a little bit of texture, you know, just a little bit. Okay. So that one looks good. This here, Smoking Joe's Barbecue Pit. Looking good. I like it. Let me scroll back here. Let me see what I'm missing. You like to think it. And hey, you know what? Yeah, that sounds awesome, Shuby. I'm down. If Indy's down, I'm down. We'll have a blast. We can wait for proper planning with Andrew Khan. Because I wanna cook. I wanna have a lot of food that I personally make. And I might even bring out a DJ set, do some live mixing and some fireworks and breathe some fire, you know. And I think it'll be smart if we do it at a party hall. Ah, yes, Chippy. The drinking, Texas and Northern English. No, shoot. Like, Texas, we love ourselves some whiskey. I'm a sucker, you know. I like the concept of moonshine. I like 151, but only to breathe fire with. And yeah, America is all. What's up, TX Lented? How you doing? Good to have you here. And Rox, I love how both of you have replaced a vowel with a consonant. Actually, no. Oh yeah, or just take it out. And Flixie de Creator. All kinds of people. Flixie, do I like sports? Yeah, I like extreme sports like skateboarding. Love skateboarding. And talented. You know what? That's pretty smart. And I bet you are. You know, a lot of amazing talented people, especially that I've seen here. It's absolutely fantastic. You guys are amazing. So, bam. I'll delete that. I'll delete that. I will take a screenshot. Control. Oh no, it's going to be FN print screen. File. Open. Oh no, not open. I can't open. I gotta do the do. Alright, file. New. Okay. Pasticle. Then we're gonna copy this. And I'm gonna send it to Smokin' Joe. See how they like it. Files, save as. Caps, Smokin' Joe Pit BBQ. Or Sijipuk. Okay, so that one's safe. And then this one, I will also save as that, but this is going to be the PDN version. Smokin' Joe's Pit BBQ. PDN. Boom. Okay. Next one. I'm saving that badge. I want to see if I can find the actual logo online. But in the meantime, let's try this beautiful couple. Beautiful couple of people. Let's edit it to see, see what we can do with it. Let me go back. I'm keeping up with the chat as best as I can. Angie Physics. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll make it big, though. Ain't no thing. 3 glasses of wine, 2 beers, and a Guinness, huh, Chippy? Go walking into a bar. Let me see. You can't go wrong with Guinness, though. Guinness. Nothing like a deep, bitter stout. Oh, yeah. A culty. No, I think I could do a cult. And KC Saboteur. What's up? Legend. We're all legendary in our own way. Talented. Sounds good. We love you too. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And you're down like a clown. Oh, snap. You're up on screen. That's right. This is draft time for someone special. I don't know who these beautiful people are. My goodness. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Let me see if I cut the... I think I'm going to cut the background out, though. This is a collaboration. This is a collaboratory stream. Myself and a very fine other individual. Anybody know who this is? This is just a draft. Just cut out some of that excess. Yeah. It's so hard. Okay. Boom. There we go. Let's cut that. Yeah. Okay. Now I can zoom in and cut a little better. That's a handsome person right there. I'll try not to show too much of it though. Privacy. Probably should have done. There we go. Just a little bit. Let's see. Got my eraser. Let's turn that spacing all the way down. Just some of that. You know what? I don't want it to grow or shrink. Disable pressure sensitivity. I don't want the pressure sensitivity, man. That messes me up. Okay, there we go. I just said. No pressure. Disable pressure sensitivity. Oh, wow. Quick little cleanup. I guess I got to enable it. Oh well. Okay. Alright, scroll down. Gotta clean up this photo so I can go around it. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Man, that's some nice hair. I wish I had hair that nice. Nah, I don't. Because then I'd have to maintain it. But good lord, that is some nice hair, man. How does somebody get hair that nice, huh? What's the secret? You can't handle the secret. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Beautiful picture too, man. It had to have been professionally taken. That just can't be no. Oh, we just took a selfie. Oh yes. Would you care for a selfie taken? Only 13 pounds. 13 pounds of what? Oh, you imbecile. I'm not talking about weight. Oh, well, I sure am. I got 30. Yeah, I could afford to lose 13 pounds. You fool. You daft fool. How could you be so uncouth? Ah. I feel like there's an app for this. To remove backgrounds? There's gotta be. But it can't beat the real thing. Because in just a minute, I'm going to be editing to change it up. Okay, okay. Going well. And this is literally what I'm going to be doing for the whole stream, guys. Have this ancient thing move along. Okay. We look good here. Fantastic. 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 Okay. So I'm going to do file, image. Let's resize it to be about 1,000. Okay. Now let me copy it. Effects, artist. Oh, look at the pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so pretty. Okay, let's turn up the contrast. Turn down the brightness. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Ah, oh, oh, ah, 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 oh, ah. Okay. If you turn down the contrast just a little bit, I have brightness a little darker. And again, highlights and contrast. We'll see. Let's see, what can I do? Oh no, it's always so hard. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so comparing it. That's nice. I can work with that. It'll come out better when I'm actually drawing it, but this is kind of how I get an idea of what I'm supposed to draw. Screenshot. Oh no, I messed up. Where is it, man? Well, I guess that you're already here. Do you want any custom writing on it? Do you want a name, a date, a phrase, some initials? You know, anything like that? See, that's we're all here. Oh yeah, but that looks good. Nice. Yeah. So, as far as the lips, as far as everything, let me just fade it out a little bit so I can get any extra details that I feel like I gotta include. How are we as far as this? Golly though, that smile. You give English people a bad name. Why he got such nice teeth? What the heck? Actually, I think this is pretty good. I can work with this very well. I just use it as reference back and forth. So while I'm drawing, I'll be here, and then I'll be there. Then I'll be here, then I'll be there. Here, there, here. But honestly, it looks pretty on point. Bunch of nice teeth, having perfect smile. All perfect couple looking. There we go. Alright. So now that we're here, what happened? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what's happening? This is what is happening. This is what is happening. Happening. Alright, see you. Making a copy. Making you full size. You are getting moved up and moved around. Gonna be made a little bigger. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my god. Okay. Eraser. That's a big eraser. Okay. And this is a little idea of how it's gonna look. It'll look better in stone. But wait, I'm not done yet. Don't get it twisted. So I'm gonna get some of this nice dark area. I'm gonna copy it. Zoom this out. And this is where the magic happens. Bam. Okay. Let me write that down. Okay, that's perfect. Let me see. Let me scroll back. But let me take that. Condom. Okay. Alright, that condom. Oh my god! That's such a cute gummy you're making me. Why did you condom. Oh my god. I love love. Okay, I'm scrolling back. 2-year anniversary gift. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy. Oh god. Okay. Bolski, what's up, Bolski? I still have your picture of a Bolskine. Good to have you here. It's been a bit, man. Good to have you. Yeah, it should be. Oh god, it was a selfie. That's nice. I'm taking some screenshots. Yes, it's definitely custom. Feel free to share. And oh, yes, it's beautiful. All right. Go back. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Smelly? Good to have you here. Yeah, I'll message you everything, Chippy. Legs and Boss Baby, do I know how to create channel emotes? You know what? I think I created some. I forgot how I did it though, so I don't think I know anymore. But, you know. And yeah, I don't know why that just popped up now. Let me see. So, alright. I know exactly. I'll put it over the top real nice, like it'll be kind of like a rainbow. So, I'll give you an idea of how it's gonna look. Where's the mouse pad? There it is. Something just fell. I don't know what. Okay, so we got that one. We got that one. I just moved it over slightly. So. We got this one right here. I can uncheck that one. Pow. Schmouse out. Skibow, pow, but now, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, chick, bow, wow, chick, chick, chick. Burp. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to drag one of them down here for safekeeping. I'm going up here. I'm going to magic wand, and we're not talking Hitachi. I'm going to select all the black areas. Effects, fill from clipboard. Size it down a bit. Boom. Boom. Take that off. Go to the blank stone. Gather right here. Copy. Go back up here. Select this layer. Magic wand. Select all the white. Effects. Fill from clipboard. Make it smaller. At exactly 1.0. Adjustments, lightness, brightness, contrast. Oh no, I killed it. Boom. Alrighty. It's gonna look something like that. Kind of, sort of. Faces look super white on the screen for some reason, but it's just going to be the gentlest of highlights. It's not going to be, you know, I'll just put it back to normal, and I'll just make it ever so lighter. Just do like a 1. Bam. Perfect. See how that comes out on stream. Something like that. That is beautiful. Oh my God. And let me put the names on there and it'll be all set. Let's catch up. Let's see here. How to create channel. Hey, Boss Baby, you're almost affiliate. That's fantastic, man. I'm excited for you. Yeah, the average, I don't even qualify anymore for the average viewers. I think it was like an average viewers of 60 or something. Or is that partner? I don't know. I almost did partner, but they wanted my soul. I don't roll that way, man. Phoenix, you miss editing pics? Honestly, I do everything from my phone. I make all the videos from my phone. I do all the streaming from my phone. And then everything I post to Instagram, I do from my phone. So just stop back in there, man. Have some fun. Alrighty, Chippy, you're good. Hey, Smiley, you know what? OD's rough, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, okay, so here's a story. And it's a rough story. It's so rough that I'll accentuate the little bald spot on the back of my head everyone sees in the mirror. So I was in a book. It's called La Loteria by Roberto Lopez. He grew up in Segundo Barrio, right here in El Paso. Had a lot of stories. Was involved with narcotics, the heavier ones, and other petty stuff. He ended up incarcerated in a penitentiary for 20 years. While he's in prison, he cleans up, he's sober, he turns his life around, he writes a book in prison in those 20 years. And then once he comes out, he releases it. But not before he comes out. There's a secret meeting of artists. We all met at a very not underground, but above building, if that makes sense. It wasn't ground level, but it was like underground, but on top of another building. It was second level. It was a loft, big space. If you knew, you knew. And we all went there, and everybody got issued a card depending on who they were and what resonated with Roberto and the artist. You know, my dad and I, we ended up with El Apache. Beautiful story. You know what? I'll do a stream, maybe even where I read it. I don't know. But yeah, so ended up in the book, made a big art piece. I got copies of the book I had signed, and it was awesome. We had a book release right in downtown El Paso. And you know, there was cameras, there was lights, there was autograph, this and that. He was doing fantastic on that night. And you know, this gentleman, Roberto, however you want to hear it. Porque yo soy aquí en El Paso. Roberto. Like, you know, somebody else might say Roberto. He, it was the night of the release. He was a rock star. He was feeling good. There was the release. Then there was the after party he went to. I didn't do the after party. I didn't do the party. And then the after is when things, you know, when we're left alone with our own mind. And he's like, you know what? I want to take it a little bit further. And he called up one of his boys. He slammed some of what he used to slam. But his body was clean for 20 years. Things changed. His dependency was down. And OD'd. So yeah. I feel you. I send you my love. I send you my condolences. It's rough when there's someone we care about ODs, man. Yeah, and shoot, we're all here for you. We love you. Chippy, I'm glad you like it. I know she's gonna love it. It came out super nice. Bam! Look at that. The experience. I'll make a video about you for Instagram too. Get you guys a few thousand views. And Indy, you landed one day 15. Good. It's gonna be fantastic. You know what, Smelly? Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta mix them together. And boss baby, it's 3. I didn't know it was 3. Holy cow. And I know indeed. We're gonna make a website. We're gonna make a dating website with thingy lingies. Figure out how to incorporate Chippy. Sorry, you're not allowed, but we're gonna find some dates for Indy. Little Tavares, thank you so much for subscribing. It's awesome, and with Prime, no less, because Amazon Prime. I don't know where I was going with that. Brasil es el número 1 campeón del mundo. Brasil. Heck yeah, Smelly. Heck yeah. Man, you guys are beautiful. Live, not lice. Now, you know what? Maybe the lice will appreciate it. It's all truth, no lice. And you know what, Chippy? I will invite you as a collaborator. That way, every view it gets will also go towards your account. And I know, boss baby. It can be rough. It can be rough. And Chippy Little Tavares. Nice. Let me add the names though real quick. I don't want to skimp you out. Let me scroll back. I'm never going to forget what the abbreviation is. Let me slap on the date. Yeah, I will hook you up. Don't you worry. Let me take this right quick. Control everything. Move it down. Just the Schmeckeldorf. Slap a nice little tag, so it'd be a pretty tag. Let me see. 22/8/22. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. 22/8/22. That is awesome. That is an awesome date. And I like that format too. Day, month, year. That's a day before my birthday. Oh no, a day after my birthday. My sincerest apologies. I'm never going to forget you guys' anniversary either. It's fantastic. Okay, let's do some... Do I want Georgia? Georgia's a very nice, respectable, enjoyable font. Oh, that looks horrible. I stand corrected. That's 2 times New Roman. Let's see. That should be good. Okay, yeah, I prefer that. Let's bold it up. Let's not bold it up. But let's make it bigger. 96, too big. 84. That looks pretty nice. Let me see though. Alright, I'll shrink that down if necessary. And then okay. Connor and Dominique. Aww. So we have 2 options. That's pretty. Okay. Yeah, it looks nice. Shrink this date down just a little bit. honor, Dominique. Scroll down. Wee. Okay, scrolling back up. You know what, Indy? I don't know. I don't know how to do a lot of things on the live of the physicist astronaut. Ah, they did awesome. Indy did fantastic. Hey, you know what? Maybe it's a beautiful place. You got friends here if you ever decide to. And then, okay, so this is what I'm offering, right? And this is cool. So, anybody who's a fan, and if you come to El Paso, I highly suggest you get a rental. And because there's within 2 hours of driving, which seems like a lot to people not from the US, but 2 hours here is 120 miles, maybe 140, depending on how fast you're going. You can end up at a river in one of the world's largest cave systems that's made to the public, Carlsbad Caverns, hot springs in Faywood or Truth or Consequences, lake, Caballo Lake, Elephant Butte Lake, Brandley Lake, a dam, Percha Dam, forest in Cloudcroft and Ruidoso and Russia Canyon, desert, dunes, you know, name what you want. It's within a 2 hour drive of El Paso. And if anybody decides, oh, you know what, I want to go to El Paso, let me know. I'll be happy to show you some spots. It's pretty fun. And oh, I remember that life, indeed. Ooh, muffins with chilaquiles. You know, I have a feeling that somebody with an English diet would actually appreciate chilaquiles and muffins. That's a very good call. Elephant Butte, ooh, that's pretty cool. Elephant Butte's pretty fun. It's nice. It's a little day trip. Like, while you're visiting or when you come here, come here. And yeah, if you want geology, right? Two really good options. Any of the pre-Cambrian era seabeds that are exposed, you have Cambrian all the way to like Cenozoic, all the way to everything, you know. So there's some dry reef beds here, or can take you to Waco tanks, which is awesome. They're tanks that start and form water. Beautiful Native American place. You can go hiking, you can go bouldering. There's actual pictographs you can see. Sometimes you got to get the tours though, but you can actually climb in the rocks and everything. Or with geology, you can go to Carlsbad Caverns. Or if you like geology, you can go into Slaughter Canyon, which is like Carlsbad Caverns, but there's no rails and no lights. It is just cave. You got to climb a rope at one point, just at an angle, you know, and take boots. But yeah, and then if you want, I had taken somebody once because they love geology. They used to work tutoring geology. And I took them from here to Faywood for geothermal hot springs, to City of Rocks, which is this huge, like tiny little city of rocks, just in a circle. It's kind of like Stonehenge. It's like the desert Stonehenge, but it's like a whole little city, and Native Americans used to live in that city. And then I took them to Rockhound Park, which is, you can find thunder eggs and just all kinds of stuff just on the ground. And then I took them to Leesburg Dam, where went rock hounding for sedimentary rocks. So there's a lot of geological stuff here. But yeah, just let me know. A lot of fun. Right here, I'd say I just gotta get a little sample. Right here, let's copy it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, That right there is beautiful. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll send you the draft in your Instagram, bud, but I'm gonna save this one. That is absolutely beautiful. I kind of asked for anything better. That's gonna be amazing on stone. Oh my god, I'm super excited. Such a beautiful couple. Oh my goodness. Did it cut off the end when I moved it? Oh no. My apologies. I get it. Why Connor? I've never even heard Connor. I don't know why I put the O. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Boop. And that's why I always do drafts. Because otherwise, who knows what'll happen? Oops, daisy. Copy, paste. Bam. Okay. Connor and Dominique. Connor and Dominique. Beautiful. I will be sure to send it to a drive if you want anything modified, if you want anything adjusted. I will be happy to do it. But in the meantime, that's gorgeous. I love it. I kind of asked for any nicer subjects to work with on artwork. But yes. Where is it? You said you were heading out. Alright. You're off to Athens tomorrow to look at holidays. You know what? Yeah, check it out. See what's good, but you seem like a pretty hard worker. I hope you have a beautiful time with that, Connor. Or Chippy. Anything. No worries, Indy. D&D Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, do not disturb. Yeah, it's on. No worries. Oh yeah, I sent your voice messages. And awesome. I'm glad you like it. Glancarno Prism. I'm glad you like it. And I get it. Well, I've never seen Connor though. That's weird. No, awesome. Yes, scrutinize it, adjust it. I saw that there's a little bit of gray that I gotta clean up, so I'll do that before I send it out. But yeah, you have fun with whatever you're doing. I am going to move on to the next one. And we actually have another couple. No, not a couple. No, brother and sister. Definitely not a couple. Well, sorry about the mistake. But I will save that one. Because the next one I'm going to knock out is right here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what I'm working on. Got the pit barbecue. We got the three kings right there. This one is pretty. I'll work on this one. Open. That's gorgeous. What does this say? San Diego. Beautiful. Okay, something like that. Then I'll do run rabbits. Okay, so I just gotta make this one look like stone. No words, no nothing. Size it down a little bit.
think that I will probably move this down and them up. See what I can magic wand. Let's see if this saves me a little effort, okay? I'm gonna magic wand it up. And we're gonna see. I'm digging the bridge. I wanna leave the bridge. Oh, I made a horrible mistake. Okay. Nope. Okay, I like the bridge a lot. That bridge is staying. I'm cutting this out. Cutting out the lake. These in her hair. Oh no. What have I done? Okay. Cut that out. Okay, lower that a bit. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, that's real trippy. Oh no. Okay. Looking girlish. Kinda so. Oh, wait, no, it just got trippy. It's a game. It's a game called life. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So for the most part, that's pretty good. I'm just going to clean it up. But I want to take this bridge and move it down. So I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to cut them out. So I'll cut it from the waist up, from about right there and up. Alright. We don't need to get any nalgas in the shot. Boom. Crop it to right there. Image. Let's resize it. By percentage, 150. Okay, that's nice. Let me scroll back up. What am I missing? Let's see what I am missing. Hey, what's up, Phenox? Oh no, they're invading your room. You know what? I've been there. And in this circumstance, sometimes it's a lose-lose. You know, because if you stand up for yourself, which is what everybody tells you to do, the elders will be like, no, they're your cousins. You gotta be nice to them. But if you don't stand up for yourself, they will mess up things. So, yeah. That's all it is. But yeah, honestly, when that happened to me, I made a game that got everybody's attention, got everybody interacting, got everybody having fun, because they're just a little tornado. And you know what you got to do is you got to plant some windmills to harness that tornado. So yeah, there's a game. It's really fun. Everybody draws something, and then they write their name under it, right? And well, this isn't a real pen, but pretty much this is how the game goes. I'll show you, and it's really, really good at entertaining little kids and people and all kinds of stuff. All right. So you take a paper and you write something on it. Something simple, you know. I'll draw a slice of pizza or a pizza. And then under it, I'll write pizza. And then you stick it to somebody's forehead. But you don't let them see what it is. And then everybody does that. And then everybody has to ask a question. Am I alive? No, you're not alive. That's the next person's turn. Okay. Am I bigger than a loaf of bread? You know, so on, so on, so on. Until somebody's like, am I a pizza? Yeah! That one gets everybody laughing and having fun. So, maybe an idea. Oh, yeah. Chippy had same idea. Yeah, I gave them together. It definitely helps out. Andy, I agree with the packages. And yeah. Okay, those are going back and forth. You guys are having a conversation of things I don't know how because I don't fly. Hey, what's up, Emily? Good to have you here. You're vibing. And yeah, Vinox, a game entertain, you know, kind of babysitting. And oh, Indy, that sounds fantastic. We'll have a blast. Ooh. Okay, Chippy, yes. Travel, that's fantastic. Everything, yes. Oh, Chippy, you know what? It was awesome to have you here. Yes. We're all friends here. That's the coolest part. Like, anybody who pops up on the stream, if they've done it a few times, I can say that I've directly spoken to them before. So, have a beautiful rest of your day, man. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being amazing. Oh, yeah. Absolutely beautiful. So, I need to cut these people out. Oh, it's not a touchscreen. This is confusing. There we go. Now it's a touchscreen. Kind of, eh? Computer, zoom in. Do it yourself. There we go. It zoomed in. That was easy. Nah, let's zoom it in a little more, though. I'm an old man. An old man. Oh, sweet mama. Alright, so 100%. Boom. Let's cut these people out now. Let's see what I can do. Even if it's just a vague outline. Oh no! Okay, so I need to move this over here, and I gotta keep my hand on there right. Y'all can see, sorta? Yeah, y'all can see. Alrighty. Watch as my brain cells gradually die. I don't gotta be perfect. Just gotta generally outline them. Generally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the bridge and put it around them. Right? Gosh, I need some water. What happened to the Andrew that always drinks water? Okay. So that is good enough just like that. I'm going to cut them. I'm going to paste them right here. Doot. I'm going to erase the background. I'm going to clean up around the edges, but I do need some water. Let's take a breather, shall we? Ow! Take a breather, drink some water. My water was spilling. That's okay. Ah, I'm thirsty. Ready. And to anybody just joining us, I apologize for you having to first see it. That was totally out of context. I'm not waterboarding myself, I swear. Alright, let me scroll down. Let me catch up. Let me see what's going on up in here. Okay, let me see. Discord, it didn't work the last few times. I will update the Discord link. I will see what is wrong with it. I do not know. Knox, yeah, just get at me there. I'll see what's up with the Discord server too. Emily, we're just doing some drafts. We've already done a couple. Like this one. Pow. This one's gonna be for a barbecue place. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. Oh yeah. And then we got this one of a beautiful couple. I don't know who these people are, but gosh, they look so nice. Aww. So that's what we got going on. I'm working on that. I lost my pointer. Oh. It's because that was on there. Okay. So I'm working on that one right now, but I am checking up on chat. But no. Hey! You melt 3D. That's fantastic. Let's put a song for you. Ready? I don't get crunchy. I don't. Okay, Discord's not working. I will be sure to fix it, Chippy. Thank you so much for letting me know. Appreciate you. I love you. Please go to sleep. Thank you for being awesome. I'll send it to you through Instagram and I'll fix the link. Peace. And alrighty, Phenox. That sounds fantastic. I will make sure to keep an eye out for it. Let me see. Melty subscribes. So I don't get crunchy. I don't get soft. I don't get squishy. And I don't get rough. Just put a little heat on me, and you'll be sure to see that I go and I melt D3. Oh no, melt 3D. I think D3 would be. Actually, I don't know what a D3 is. But I ain't crunchy and I ain't wet. I ain't squishy. Yeah, you can bet. I'm not hot or cold or young or old or new or blue, you see. But rather I melt 3D. Yeehaw. Thank you for subscribing. Always a pleasure. Okay. Where was I? I was right here. I'm sure there's an app that could be replacing. Oh man, oh man. Not ready. dog? Where's the dog? What's the dog doing? What the dog doing? It's a me, Mario. Hello. Hello. Here we go. It's me, Mario. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I don't know. But I know that's way too big. What is what is going on? Oh. Do I need to deselect? Ah oui, deselection. Why is this selection not working for me? What is going on? There is the eraser. Why must the eraser be so tiny? I am looking for the tiny eraser. Oh no. What do these buttons do? Oh, they zoom in and out? That's pretty cool. And they apparently do paintbrush and eraser. Okay, I had no idea. Wow. I now know what those buttons do. Fascinating. Okay, but now it is time to do the erasing. Erase. There we go. And that's sound erased. Oh no. Undo. What's undo? Oh, that's undo? Oh, these buttons do things. That's amazing. I didn't know the buttons did things. Okay, so now I can use those buttons. I can use the buttons for things. And now it's the undo button. Okay, I can use the buttons for things. And I now know the undo button is out. So, I'm invincible now. I'm invincible. Oh no! Oh, but there we go. That's what the undo button is for. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. So then I can just go, whee! And then hit that undo. Oh yeah. Oh, I like the undo button. Oh yeah. That works well for me, man. Okay. Just cleaning up the photo. The photo's being cleaned. Yeah, I like that photo. It's looking good to me. Cleaning up that... Cleaning up that photo. That's just what I do. Cleaning up the photo while streaming to you. Okay. So far, so good. We don't need that stray hair. We can just erase it. Okie dokie. I wonder if I'm making that dog bark. Just like I hear some weird guy. Don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There we go. There we go. Let's clean up that hat. It's a nice hat. It's a Panama hat right there. Little more. Just a little more. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay. Yeah, it's all coming together now. A little bit on this collar. A little more on the hair. Make it nice. Okay, scroll down. Clean this area up. Ding 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 ding. Alright. This can also be cleaned up just a little. That doesn't look like her hair. I think that's just the scenery in the background. Alright, your voice looking good, looking good, looking real good. Oh, there's still so much more. Let's check up on Chad, okay? Okay, everybody's just silently watching the chaos. Is it satisfying? Is this like some kind of power washer thing to you? Let's get a little closer then. Lower the camera. Welcome to Andrew Physics Power Washer. Ready? Andrew Physics Power Washer. I wish I could woof whistle, but I think my mouth is too wet. I produce too much saliva. You know? I know how to whistle in a bunch of different ways, but that really loud woof whistle, never got a hang of it. I just produce too much saliva. At least as far as I can tell. So I can do all the other types of whistling. Just a lip whistle. Tongue whistle. Everybody knows all the crazy amount of bird sounds I can make. But that really loud whistle, never been able to do it. Maybe that'll be a goal I set for myself. That'll be the stream. That'll be tomorrow's stream. Trying to wolf whistle. Nah, I gotta work. I got a lot of work I gotta do, and I haven't been doing it because a lot of other reasons. And I've been wanting to do it and get it done, but goodness knows my time isn't always mine to manage. But that's okay. Oh yeah, we're almost done with these people. What are you talking about, these people? Don't they have names? Yes. Yes, they do. But I don't know those names. And that's okay. Plausible deniability. And with this last little bit, that should be just about everything. I'll come over here to see if I missed anything. But no. Perfect. We cut them out so perfectly. Satisfying. Alrighty. You see, too much saliva starts to come out. What's going on here? Okay, what'd you miss? Not much. Emily, there's a snake. There's a snake in my boot. Oh, snap. Back it up. Oh, I'm so excited to get a beer. What's up, YT_Bastix T Roller 123. Pleasure to have you here. And yeah, I'm trying to wolf whistle. Oh, yes, obviously I'm excited, Indy. Oh my god. It's super exciting. Nah, you're not gonna annoy me. Okay, so we got the we got that down. We got the and we got the but see, the one that's hard. Okay. Oh, I had it for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, I lost it.
have it, but I lost it. Oh, corn snakes are beautiful. An instrument. Are you talking about the Aztec death whistle? No. I've almost got it. Okay. You can't anymore? I don't think I can whistle using my pinky either. Let me see. Let's think. I know most of the whistles. But oh, you can do it. I'm trying to wolf whistle. I said I've never been able to, but I'm kind of getting it now. It sounds like it's dying. I'm close, but so far. I guess that's okay, I'm alive. It was so tiny. Okay, I gotta get back to work. Oh my god. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so slapping back this. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna cut all of this off. 'Cause we don't need it. What happened? Oh no. Gonna cut all that off. We're no longer in need of it. I think I'll need to fix your hair. I think some of what I put as hair is not actually her hair. I have a deep feeling that some of it is very wrong. Okay.
There's gotta be an AI that can do this, man. This can't be the only possible way to get it done. There's gotta be a better, easier way, man. Oh no. Oh no, how could you? Okay. Oh no! How could you again? Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Boom. Beautiful. I love it. Now then, we're taking this, we're moving it down. It's gonna frame them. So we need to take you, Control A, move. This is gonna frame them ever so nicely. That is beautiful. I love it just like that. We'll bring that down to our shoulders. That'll be a beautiful art piece. Oh, Control Z. Let me rotate it just a little bit like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I have that in the distance. It's perfect. Then I'll cut that to size. And check this. Check that. And check this. Magic wand. Cut. Magic wand. Cut. Eraser. Big eraser. I need bigger. Bigger. Oh gosh, that's too big. There we go. Okay. Doink. 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 Okay. Beautiful. 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 Let's solve this then. You need to get tiny and smooth. There we go. It's a bit more proper. Okay. Would look fantastic. Part Fanta, part stick. All amazing. Hello.
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 Hi, stream.
Alright. We got all that erased. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll just follow that down. Just crop it right. Nice little square right here.
Look at that. That's pretty. Let's crop it to the selection. Oh, that's just beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's get the original image back. So I can see what I have to work with here. Okay. Add layer. I'll just draw it in. Take a copy of this. What's all this then? There we go. Beautiful. And copy, paste. Beautiful. Select over here. Eraser. Shrink it. Pow. Look at that. That's pretty. Just like that. That's beautiful. Let me see what this is on her head. And then, because I don't know why that looks so weird. Ow. Is her hair actually like that? Yeah. Her hair is actually like that. No, it's not. It is not. It comes down. Okay. Her hair is not actually like that. Her hair comes down ever so gently. Till it comes around just like that. Okay. And then right down here, smooth it out. And over here, smooth it out. Undo that. And we look set. Nice. Nice. Inspect the actual photo. That's her hair. Yeah, that's her hair. Alright. Beautiful. I love it. I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to copy both of them to save the assets. I'm going to move this one on top of that one. I'm going to edit it. Effects, artistic, pencil sketch, good enough, adjustments, and I'm about to check on chat.
adjust. Brightness, contrast, can go up. Brightness can go up. Let's turn it into a pencil sketch again. Ah, that's pretty. Let me just get this. Don't need that. Oh my. Just getting some of that out of the way because it's a nuisance. Okay. Looks good. And one more time. The brightness and contrast. That's pretty. Just like that. It's gorgeous. I'm digging it. Okay. Beautiful. Let's drop the blank stone up in here to convert it to see how it'll look. Add layer. Excuse me. Copy that. Move this one up. Okay. Okay. I just gotta size it now. Over the rainbow, we are high, and the dreams that you dared to dream once in a lullaby. La 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 la. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and oh my gosh, why is that little thing so small? I got to make it much more big or else I won't be able to use it. It's like one of them scratchers. One of them gas station lottery scratchers. Just gotta go until you find the little edge. Just keep it going. Keep it scratching. Let's see if I end up a millionaire. This is a beautiful art piece.
I like that. So sweet. I believe this gentleman died of pancreatic cancer, which admittedly makes his piece much more sad, now that I think about it. But that's okay. Things happen. People come and go, you know. Okay, that was nice. That was very, very nice. I'm happy with how that came out. Let's see, undo. Oh yeah, just whoosh. Beautiful. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy it again. Can never have too many copies. Get a magic wand all the black. Houston, we are going to have a problem. Nope, because I will just drop it back on stone. Oh, I see what the issue is. Gotta change the flood mode. There we go. Boom. Done went and goofed up. Let's try going for the white. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, I know what I can do. Do I though? Do I really? I should not have had this on here. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. I see what's happening. And then I just gotta move it down. It looks something like that. But what do I do? It's on the stone. How do I? Who do I? What do I? Okay, I know what I can do. Let me just fix this. Again, this is just a draft. I can fix it. I know what I gotta do. I'm going to select this. Select this. Copy. Go up here. Select all the white. Adjustments. Effects. Fill from clipboard. Okay. Yeah, see, that works. And then magic wand this. like that. Because I can't do it without getting the outside, which is unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. No, one more. Definitely a process. Let's open this one up. Over here. Zoom in. I messed this piece up, but I'm seeing if I can recover it, because I don't want to do it all over again. I can if I have to. I don't want to. Okay, well, I got to. What a shame. Select everything. Yeah. It's gotta be what it is. Effects. Fill. Clipboard. Increase the size. Okay. And then I just gotta erase real quick. Gotta just whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, snap, what's going on? Oh, you know me, I'm just erasing. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Just erasing over here. Again. Erasing again. But that's okay. Why? Because it's all part of the artwork, you know? It's all part of the fun. It all comes with it. It all comes with it. Okay. Boom. There we go. There's an idea of how it'll look. Beautiful little piece. An idea of how it'll look on stone. We got the bridge. We got the beautiful little couple. I'll save that one as a draft. File, save as couple, PC, desktop. Save. That was a doozy. Be easier to draw though. Next one up. We did Apache Barricade. I gotta get back into contact with him though. Let me check up on chat right quick. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I know I was focusing hard on that one. There we go. Alright, so going back, what did I miss, guys? I missed a lot, okay? My sincerest apologies. Okay. Let me see. Right here. This is where I missed from. I love the chopsticks, indeed. And right here. You know what? I think you can get back into whistling. We'll help you figure it out. You know? It's all a process. Emily used to be able to whistle. I know you can again. And yes, I do know some of the other things. And Indy, it's something you've always wanted. Well, if you've gotten it for me, then can I share? Emily, we got a few random couples. We got a few different individuals we've been working on, different art pieces. As you can see here, we are making drafts. We have 2 couples and a barbecue place so far. Bam.
3 drafts for 2 hours. Yeah, a lot of work goes into it. That's true. I'm not too sure what advertisements, Emily. I'm not too sure. I do random times indeed. And it's the box. What's up, the box? Oh yeah, oh, that's Brian. And sounds good. But yeah, soon you'll be in Socorro, Indy. It's the box. Pow. What's up, Indy Madra? How you doing? Your little daughter's all excited about her trip. She's gonna have fun. Emily, I'm glad you think it's pretty. And Emily, maybe afternoonish. I don't know your time zone. You're Midwest. Okay, so 2 hours behind. Time zones make my single brain cell go boop. We're gonna have some fun. There's 9 people here. You know, I never know how many people are here. And sounds good. You know what? Sometimes people talk, sometimes they don't. You know, it's all good. 5-gallon bucket and a clothesline. Well, there's dryer and washer hookups. Yeah, no worries. You can wash or anything. And the native wolves. If I ever come to your state, you did a busy thing. You opened a movie theater. The native wolves. That is fantastic. Yeah, Delaware. Wow. I've never been to Delaware, but if I ever do, that sounds like a plan. That is pretty darn cool. Delaware, huh? Alrighty. Let's see. I'll probably knock out one more draft and then I'll end the stream. Angels, sandwiches, 3 kings, EAG, 3 kings. Okay. Something having to do with that. Alright. Canada, coat of arms. I have the couple. I got Chip. I have to do this gentleman, but that's not a very good shot. Ah! Dragoon the Gooner! Yeah, I gotta do that one. Then I gotta do this one. Then I gotta do that one. Then I gotta do that one. Then I gotta do that guy. I gotta do Biggie. I have Apache. Okay, I'll do the 2 doggos. Okay, I got 2 doggos, and I got those. So, scrolling back. There's a tower of people where you got 1 doggo. Bam! Open. We got another doggo. We got this tower of people. Open. And we got this last doggo. Boom. Open. And that's going to be it. Okay, wonderful. Let's see this tower of people. Why not? We'll size it down just a little bit. A little bit bigger. Try to maximize what we show in there. Let's crop it to the selection. Bang. What is this? I see... I don't know what I see. I see short shorts and boots and... I don't know what this is. What is this art piece? What's that flag? I feel like I should know this, but I've never been good with flags. Okay. Let me see. I'll adjust it. I'll see how it looks. let's I guess we'll just pencil sketch it first. Okay, and then from there we'll adjust brightness and contrast. Turn down the contrast a little bit. Turn up the brightness. Kind of like it right there. Pencil sketch that. Adjustment of brightness contrast. Looks pretty darn good. Then I just gotta do the colors, I guess. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna control all, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna undo, oops, redo, I'm gonna paste it, paste, I'm gonna select these colors, see. So what I'm going to do, right, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the flag and cut it out by itself. What the heck's going on? Why are you up there, buddy? Okay, so let me get the flag. Just the colors, I need the colors. Sure do hope that this isn't anything crazy. No, you know, I really hope it's not something crazy. Like, Andrew, what do you mean when you say something crazy? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, man. It could be a lot of things. It really could be, but I don't know what. People putting flags on things, though, sometimes. I don't know, man. It could make me a little paranoid. What is it? What is it that I'm working on, guys? What is it? It's not I'm not working on anything crazy, am I, boys? Because I'd like to know. I'd like to know if I'm having affiliation with something or another. Gosh darn it. Done went and messed it up. Okay, there we go. can go back to where I was now. Okay. This I'm going to paste. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to go to this layer. And then I'm going to copy. And I'm going to go on this layer. And I'm going to paste. What's happening, man? Is it because I'm on that layer? Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to adjust the saturation. Something like that. There we go. Okay. That looks real good. I'm going to select all the white. I'm going to cut it. What should I add on this background? Can add coloration. Do I want to add coloration? Some gnarly rocks, man. This piece is looking like a bit of a doozy. So what I could do, oh, their faces are cut out. They got the stick. I could do the coloring. So what I could do is I could take out the sky and I could do the coloring just on stone. The coloring of the rocks. That's gonna be what I gotta do. Oh no! Still oh no. Okay, that's better. Right there. Cut. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. What about these colors? Oh no! It's a struggle. If you guys aren't feeling this, you don't gotta stay. This is just me working. This is the non-glamorous side of being an artist. This is the painstaking, difficult, kind of like, why am I an artist again? Shouldn't I be better at this by now? We're looking good still. Oh, no, we ain't. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, no, man. Okay, so that didn't work too well. I don't want to have to fix that again, but I will if I have to. I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. And I'm accepting that. potential reality in my life. Is that a gun? I think that's a gun. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look. Oh, shoot, we're looking good. Heck yeah. Okay, we got the flag. We got the bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Let the bodies. Ow! Jump. Ow! Just me again, again. This is the end. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, something's got to give. 4, something's got to give. Wow, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay. Enough of the craziness. This color right here. What can I do? What can I do about you? Huh? It's a nice color, man. It's a real nice color. So I could probably have it like that. And just adjust the contrast, I suppose. No, hue and saturation. Let's increase that saturation just a bit. There we go. And then adjust that contrast, I suppose. That don't look good. And I guess I'll just slap that on a stone background, and if they like it, they like it. Because I don't know, man. Sometimes all you can do is all you can do, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. That is what it is. What it is. Sama lama dumaluma yosam lama hime. Oh no. Oh okay. Oh no. Oh wait no. Okay, we're good. All right. What did I cut? I cut nothing. Aw. No, I couldn't cut. Alright. So. Select that. Just give it some light. I could probably just airbrush that coloration. It's that guy's shirt. There we go. more square. I gotta see what country that flag belongs to. Alright. I'm going to save this image for now. But I wanna look into it a bit more to make sure what I'm doing is all good. Maybe it's like a Boy Scout troop. But then again, Boy Scouts aren't normally armed with automatic weapons. So, who knows? This little dude, we all know this one. This adorable little... Aww. We all know who this one is. 681 by 681. Let's crop that to selection. Look at that pupperino. And this one. Six 638 by 650. 631. 640 by 640. Alright. Effects. Let's adjust it. Beat pencil sketch. Adjustments. Brightness, contrast. My back is starting to hurt. Cute little pupperino. Effects, pencil sketch. Adjustment, brightness and contrast. Let's see. Looks a little spooky, if I do say so myself. Why his eyes white? I'm gonna fix that. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna fix that, little guy. Don't you worry, man. It's a quick little... Let's make him cute. There you go, buddy. That way you're not looking into my soul, man. And then just a little dabble, do ya? Okay. That's better. This guy was kind of staring into my soul, you know? And I don't appreciate my soul getting stared into without consent. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Let me check it. What's going on? There we go. Okay, Delaware. The theater is called Milford Movies 9. That is fantastic. And I can't go to Delaware? Those chat leaks? Just kidding, can't see anything. Doggies. Yes, Indy, glad. It has arcades and everything. Wow, that sounds fantastic. Now I really want to go over there. Arcade games are awesome. Oh my goodness. That's too cool, Native. I'm proud of you. What's up, Just Crazy Man? Just vibing. The Native Wolves Crazy Movie Theater in Delaware. That sounds fantastic. And remix the lyrics. I don't even know what I was singing. Yeah, Emily, what flag is that? That's what I was... Did you booty? Did you bowdy flag? Philippines? I don't know. But yeah. No, that's fine. This guy had some spooky eyes though. It's a little cuter now. I made him darker. He's got them big puppy dog eyes, but like earlier he was kind of looking into my soul, you know? Nothing crazy. Just gazing into the soul with me. Okay. So let's adjust him. I'm gonna need to clear off all that background. Oh man, let me see. Let me adjust the pencil sketch. Let's see. Maybe. No, the pencil tip size is right. And the range is right. I just want to adjust the brightness and contrast. Oh, okay, he doesn't look so spooky now. Okay. Effects, repeat pencil sketch. Okay. This doesn't look bad. Let me see. I wish there was an effect to remove anything out of a particular range. You know what I mean? Okay, so I do gotta erase this background. Let me erase it real quick before it gets too chaotic. Eraser. Hey, I'm getting better at this, he says before something probably extremely horrible happens that reminds him he's not actually getting better at it, but was just experiencing a stroke of dumb luck. Oh yeah, there it is. Is that ear? Is that supposed to be ear? I don't know. Is it? Is it not? Okay. I'm just erasing all of this. You know, I'm digging this drawing pad. I do like it. It's pretty nice, pretty smooth. It's easier than using the touchpad. Please pardon my tiny screaming. It's just something I do when I focus. Oh gosh. Today's been pretty gosh darn productive. I will tell you that. And I've enjoyed streaming, you know? It's always a blast for me to stream. I always have a good day when I'm online, just vibing, just living, you know, just having a good time with everybody. I know I'm working. Normally I like my full attention to be on you guys. But if you don't mind me working, then shoot, I'm happy to have y'all here. There we go. That's pretty darn good. Oh yeah. Copy. I'm gonna make another one just to keep it safe, you know? Yes. Paste. New layer. Over here. Now I'm just gonna select the Pupperino. Burp. Excuse me. Ah, yes. Edit. Invert selection. Come over here. And paste. Okay. So, now. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, we're gonna undo. Okay, right here. New paste. Bam! Okay. Did a pretty good job. I see what's ear. I did a pretty good job following it. I just gotta erase this little bit. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that's a big eraser. Okay. Erase over here, just a little Schmeckledorf. Alrighty, the Schmeckledorf has been erased. What else? Over here. Yeah, it needs to go. And that needs to go. I'm leaving just a little halo, because why not? I want to be all up, cutting it close, you know? Just where it's obvious. That's like, that needs to be cut down a little bit. Like right there. Actually, let's just do this. Nah. This is the stuff I wish AI could do, but the only reason why I still have a job is because AI can't do this, you know? So, I wish, a part of me wishes it could, so it can make my job easier, but at the same time, a part of me is glad that it can't, because I have this. But then again, AI can never, like, make the actual artwork. I don't know, it's a trip. We live in trippy times. Oh, well, why don't I just do this? That's easier. Oh, yeah. I know I sound like Saitama from One Punch Man. Hey, Genos. Nah. No, he doesn't say nah. Hey, Genos, what's the issue? Yeah, there's a sale at the supermarket. Oh, really? Yeah, I was hoping to go hit it up. Oh, you don't say. Oh, but I do say. I do say repetitively, actually. Alrighty, thick boy. I'd say you're just about set. You ain't gotta be perfect. I'm gonna takes away from the artistic quality of it. Perfection is an illusion. I will prefer to be imperfect and with variety any day. Alrighty. There we go. What time is it? It's 8:30. Oh dear. It's getting late. I guess I'll stop after this one. Alright, so this guy's good. Point. Perfect. Boom. I love it. Let's copy it. Copy. Can I pencil sketch it? Is that better or worse? 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 Let's get rid of some of that noise. Noise. Reduce the noise, please, and thank you. Does it make a difference? Noise. Reduce noise. Noise. No noise. Noise. No, it don't make a difference. Thought that would have done something. But I guess not. That one. That one. That one. Effects. Artistic. Pencil sketch. Adjustments. Brightness contrast. Oh, good lord. Okay, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. This one. Oh, I like it. Cut. Actually, cut. Bam. Cut. Bam. And then let's select this one. Boom. Can I make it black? How would it look if I make it black? Ooh. I don't like that. Beautiful. We got the gooner right here. Part 2. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty. That is absolutely pretty. Wait, that's not Goon the Gooner? That's a different dog. That's Goon the Gooner. No, who's Goon the Gooner? This is Goon the Gooner. Is that Goon the Gooner? Where's Goon? Yeah, that one's Goon the Gooner. Yeah, this one's not Goon the Gooner. It's a different dog. It's not old Goonie boy. Don't need you. Don't save. Oh no, I didn't save. That's okay. This dude looking spooky. Okay, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's take this. Control all. Copy. Make a new layer. Drop it down. Paste. Keep the canvas this size. So increase that canvas size, make it 720 by 720. Okay, that's better. Now let's paste it. Keep canvas size. Looking good, looking good. I'm happy with that. Drag it down to fill. It'll be something like that. Let's cut it down to that size. Okay. Erasing. It's weird. Why is the eraser not erasing? Huh? Oh, I gotta deselect. My bad. Whoa, where's the eraser not erasing? What's happening? Why is the eraser not erasing? That's weird. Oh, of course eraser's not erasing. Eraser was erasing. I was just erasing the wrong thing. Okay, it's this one that needs to be erased. There you go, buddy. I was wondering what was happening. I was like, what the heck, man? Okay. So now, we're going to center it. We're going to copy it. We're going to move this one down. We're going to go here. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to sample this square. Copy. Go up here. Size it. Magic wand it. Magic wand the black. Let's raise it to 52. Effects. Fill from clipboard. Okay. Then I'm going to go back over here. Select this part. Boom. Copy. Back up here. Select the white. Effects and fill from clipboard on a 1 ratio. Boom. There we go. That's it. Perfect. Let's adjust it, make it a little bit lighter. Boom. Perfect. Alright, file, save as. All Goonie Boy. Desktop. Save. Boom. Now we just do the same thing to this one. Alrighty. Effects. Artistic. Pencil. Sure. Adjust. Brightness, contrast. Perfect. Effects. Artistic. Pencil sketch. The range. Tip size. Adjustments. Brightness, contrast. Let's lower the brightness. Increase the contrast. So what does that mean? What it means is I'm going to erase the background on this one, and then I'll copy paste that on the top. Alright. I know this is a pretty boring stream, guys. What? How? Double click? Okay, that's how I do it. Go. You see, this is nice. This is real nice. I'm happy with it. And now once I cut the background off, you'll see what I'm going to do. After the background's cut off, I'm going to copy and paste the background that got cut off onto the other one. And you might be like, Andrew, why? I'll be like, just trust the process. That's what I always gotta do. Because otherwise, things will drive you crazy. And you get computer madness. What is going on? You like Casey, that's good. Remix the lyrics, okay. Philippines, Pupper's just a baby. Okay. I sound like an old man when I was focusing, yes. Can I show the flag again? Sure. Yeah, let me show the flag again. Right here. It's green on the top with a red triangle, a blue bottom, and a yellow star. Boom. I have no idea. I can't wait to meet Liliana and Raphael too. Okay, here it is. Yeah, that's the flag. Green on the top, red in the middle, and blue on the bottom. No idea what it is, with a single yellow star. Ooh. Who knows? I should know. But good Lord, we are almost done. Oh yeah, this pad's awesome, man. I'm digging it. I'm rocking it. I like it. I can just keep using it indefinitely. There we go. There you go, little dude. Cleaning up that background real nice. Meow. Meow. Don't want to accidentally nip your ear, buddy. I like how, depending on the pressure change, it changes the size of the tip. I didn't like that at first, but now that I'm using it, it's very useful. I just need to get a better understanding and use of it. But yeah, this little sucker's awesome, man. And I can just scroll down. Keep up with the little pupperino. Ah! I pressed undo. Like Swing Scoop, I pressed undo. And now I sound like Shaggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. I think I see a leg right here. I could just be imagining it now that I think about it. But I hope not. Okay. So now it's... Oh, you can't even see. There we go. We're almost there, guys. Just gotta change that size of paintbrush or eraser. Let's make it big. Bigger. Make it like a 85. Now bigger. It can go bigger. 200. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Erase. Erase. All shall be erased. I think I'm going mad with power. It's much more fun to go mad with power. You know, if you go mad without power, you can't really do anything. Going mad with power is much more enjoyable. Boom. Dang. Look at that. That's pretty darn good. Okay, so. Okay, right here, so. Give me a second. Okay, ready for the good part? Just 3, 2, 1, cut. Pow. Oh, that didn't work. But now it will. Bam. It's kind of lumpy. I don't like all of that. try pencil sketching it one more time. What have I done? Effects. Repeat that pencil sketch. It does nothing. It does nothing. Well, you know what? Maybe I can blur it slightly. That's not blurring it. You lied to me. You lied to me. Let's see blurs. Bucket. Oh no. Okay. What happens with the gamma? Ooh, that's what happens with the gamma. Okay, I like that. Okay. Alright, so it's that. Control on, let's copy it. And then we'll compare it to how it was previously. Yeah, I like it. You know what? I think I can make it better with the paintbrush. I can at least give it a shot, right? Can't hurt. It's just copy, work on this layer, change the size by about 1,000,000. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. That looks pretty good. I see it. Well, compared to the original. But I think that's gonna be the way to go. It's not so distorted, you know? Not so broken up and crazy. looks really rough right now. I'm not gonna clean the whole thing, but just the areas that need a little love, need a little care, Ah, yeah, there we go. It's a little dirty, man. Like, as far as all of the grain, too big on that. Too messy. Especially in the nose area. Get rid of some of that. Not all of it, you gotta leave some so I can maintain its shape, but not that bad, también. You can't have it that bad. Just enough to bring it together, but not so much as to make it difficult to the eyes. There we go, see? Oh! Okay, I fixed it. Now just enough. Just enough to make it look nice. We don't wanna mess it up, We wanna make it look pretty. We wanna make it look good. Because this is going to somebody special. Who, you ask? Somebody who contacted me online. You might say, well, why are they special? And I'll be like, because every order I get is special. Each one I make sure to give my all to. Even if it's difficult, even if I'm tired, even if I have no idea how I'm going to possibly do it. Because, I'm going to be doing this art piece for, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours, however long it takes. But the person that gets it, they're going to have it for weeks, months, years, decades. There's been some pieces I've seen since going back from 2012, 2013, 2014, pieces that are over a decade old. And people still love them and hold on to them. So yeah, I'm going to give it my all. It's the least I can do. As an artist and as a person. Nobody's going to get anything less than my absolute best. Because otherwise, there's just no point. There's no point in putting something that I don't try my hardest on. So until next time, guys, I thank you for being here for this art stream. This is some of the less glamorous parts of being an artist. Just the grind, the rough kind of like sitting here until your back hurts, looking at images until everything just kind of blurs. That's what goes into it. But I love it. And I would never trade it for anything, It's the best. I like being able to make people happy. I like being able to make their desires or requests a reality. Something that they can look forward to and being like, yeah, this is amazing, or I'm happy, or something they show off with love and joy. Appreciation, That's what it's all about, man. That truly is what it is all about. I'm gonna check up on the chat before I go, but that looks to be about it. I hope everybody enjoyed this experience. A little look into the life of what old Andrew gets to do when he finally got the time to put in a little work, you know. It's been a good time. I know I've had fun with it. Beautiful. And just like that, we have a beautiful little pepperoni. Bam. Bam. And now, the final touch for this dog. Let me increase the size. Perfect. Now it has a mustache. Undo. Watch it not undo. And I'd be like, no, my work. Oh man, that's too funny. Okay, let's slap this sucker on a stone background real quick. I forgot that part. That little pink mustache though, that was beautiful, man. I liked it. You know, I don't know if the person ordering this art piece would care much for it, but I know I liked it. Oh man, it's too much fun. Way too much fun. Oh gosh. Okay. Great big pepperoni. I'm gonna copy that. Just keep one safe. Lock it in the vault for later. We are going to magic wand all of the black. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna select this area. We're gonna copy. We're gonna affect and fill. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but with the other you assuming I'm a human, what I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubbish so that anything you say is ricochet, nothing more than I'm never standing, never fading. I think I'm like it's levitating, never hating, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day I fell out belly, celebrating. Because I know how to make a movie, I make a little bit of music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous. They confuse it. It's not hip-hop, it's pop. Because I found a way to fuse it. Oh, yeah. Boom. Looking good. Looking real good. Alrighty. Hi there, puppy. Alrighty. File. Save as. Ow. Pupperoni. Ah, I saved in the wrong area. Save as. Desktop. Oh no, what happened here? File. Save as. And then let's go to. Oh yeah, it is desktop. Pupper. Save. Boom. Alright, so. We have some great drafts. This one I'm still a little concerned about. But look at that. Look at the sheer irony of this. We have two beautiful couples and two beautiful dogs. That's amazing. 4 totally different, all across the world. One person's from England. One person is from Canada. Another person here in the U.S. It's crazy. But either way, guys, I'm going to check up on chat. And let me see what I missed. And then I'll kick on out of here. Okay, I showed the flag again. Oh, we got Goon. He's always adorable. I can't wait to meet your puppies, Indy. Something extra, no. Hey, Jay Carls, 15 from the Philippines. Right on, man. And Emily, you think you found it. Eritrean Liberation. Okay, that's interesting. And Din Zenpai. How you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for searching it, you know? That's some fantastic links. I'll see what I'm getting myself into. Hey, Emily. It's always good seeing you too. And guys, I had a beautiful stream. Thank you for being amazing. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I will see y'all one more time. We got the art that we did. Oh, yeah. I'll send those drafts out soon. Till next time, guys. Ready? Watch this. Peace. Love. Peace and love. And the drawing tablets with the meticulous, conspicuous effort that goes into it. Love y'all.